just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
I got the same one. Ash, anything?
Nope. And everything's clear on social, so it's not about anything happening online.
No, of course. No, you have my word. All right. All right, thanks. Take care.
You want to tell us what's going on, Rick?
Look, it's Othello. He's trying to trade you.
Excuse me?
Look, there's a lot of backstory here, but yeah, the bottom line is Othello's trying to trade you, and we all need to talk strategy.
Whoa, I got plenty of time right now, Ricky. So how about you just backtrack a little bit and tell me exactly what's going on? Starting with how you know all that.
Look, I can't tell you all that, man. Look, this is like some deep state office politics, but look, just trust me, the intel is solid.
And that intel is?
Othello feels Freddie's trying to replace him.
We're talking about brand and marketing, Freddie?
Yeah, Brandon marketing.
Yo, bro, that is insane. Dude is not even a basketball guy.
Yeah, you know that. I know that. But from Othello's perspective, he feels like Freddie is Phil's right-hand man, which means that he's in his ear, which means he can recommend firing him. You know what they think about each other?
Not exactly best friends.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Look, right now, Othello feels threatened. And when a man like Othello feels threatened, he lashes out.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddie's pet project. Look, with you gone, Freddie's whole reasoning for being here disappears.
But I thought they brought him here to, like, modernize the marketing department or something like that.
No, that's mostly for the media. Freddie's an A-plus marketing guy, but the real reason he was brought on was to solve the MP problem.
Wait, no. MP project?
Oh,
what is that?
Don't get emotional. My point is, if you're gone, it means that Freddie failed to sell you to the fan base. And if Freddie failed, that means that Phil failed. And if Phil failed, somebody's going to pay for that. It's not going to be Phil.
Look, just... Right now, Othello's trying to consolidate his power. I mean, think about it. With Freddie out of the picture, that's just one less person who can question Othello's way of doing things.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do. How many times am I to get told that I'm not wanted before I take the hint?
Look, MP, I know that this is a hard pill to swallow, but you're looking at this the wrong way.
How should I be looking at it, Ricky? How?
As one man's opinion who's out of touch on the modern NBA player trying to desperately save his job.
One man, an entire city. What is the difference in this case?
No. The fans are the fans, and you know you are well on your way to winning them over. Winning cures everything. Remember that.
And what about Othello?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if Othello's the only one trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othello wants to trade you? Fine. We're going to make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your case persuasively, we can get the press on your side.
Mm-hmm.
And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good.
Wait.
If they want to trade me, let them trade me.
No, MP, think
let
about
them trade
this.
me.
And Pete, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
man, I'm
View.
not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
All right, that's fine.
Hey, we're gonna get through this, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
Danny, CT Hezzy, welcome back to the show.
Hey guys, thank you so much again. Really appreciate you guys having me back on.
Danny, you are playing from home. How are you feeling today?
Feeling confident, but also respecting my opponent, not overly confident. This is one of the greats. This is one of the great Play Now Online players, and I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
All right, let's get into it. It's the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat. She has a coin.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brown out there with Brogdon. And it's Owens in at the 5, down low. Oh, Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Passes it to MP. And MP throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Brogdon has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Ball's knocked loose to the paint. And Owens throws it down.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now here's Jones. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Jones. MP's got his second basket of the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
DA, thanks for that update, guys. What can they do to prevent a barrage of points to start this game?
I think one thing they have to do is stay connected to shooting. Obviously, though, easier said than done.
Right. You don't want to give up easy looks, especially at the rim and from the three-point line.
Now, here's Brogdon. After the miss from MP. The kick out to Tatum. Drops in the tray.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from three, and you're in trouble.
And there's the feed to Jackson. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Brown. After the basket by Jaren Jackson. Back to Brogdon. No good on the shot. And it's Memphis the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take the game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
He doesn't get the second one. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Over to the left wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Memphis trailing here. Now Brooks. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Busted. No good that time either. Tatum's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. The pass to Brooks. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Owens is just so quick off the floor, using those hops to get the offensive rebound there and the putback.
Pass to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones kicks to Bain. Cans it from downtown.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Tatum. He had 37 points last game out. To the right side. Owens. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. You know, there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
And that one falls for Brooks.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Here's Tatum. The Grizzlies pull it in. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Horford. 8 points his last outing. Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
MP trying to free himself up. The layup off target. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Tatum's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Pass to Owens. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's Jackson on the assist by MP. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Celtics trail by 8. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Kennard, he's checked in for Brooks. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And there's the bucket from MP. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Brown. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Williams gets the bucket.
And he knew it right away when he let the pass go. Owens with a beauty to his teammate.
Here's MT, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Robert Williams. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Tatum. Now here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. Adams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Gallinari dishes to Williams. Over Adams. And no good. Trying to use the glass. To the middle. MP finds Adams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
They throw good, Adams. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as
new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Owens comes in for Gallinari. Tatum, he's checked in for Smart. And Brogdon subbed in for White. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Kennard is out there with Desmond Bain. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Memphis leading by 16. Pass to MP. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Robert Williams.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
And so he makes both from the line. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
4 on the clock. Owens, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
MP, Brooks outside. Here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His 4th personal foul.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Of course, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly, when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly, the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
And you know, there's no question that the confidence Owens plays with really fuels him. He thinks he can take on anything or anyone.
It's blocked. Brogdon with it. 17 points for him last game against New York.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jaylen Brown, second personal foul. Third team foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Grizzlies, Desmond Bain at the line for 2.
Throw good, Bain. And so he hits both. And Boston has possession. It's a 16-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Boston's ball.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Tyus Jones.
Here's Brown, and it's MP with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
That one good for 2. And that's 18 points for MP.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Brogdon kicks to Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You have to love how tough Al Horford is when he gets deep, low post position. It makes it really hard on the defense.
For Boston, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
throw good, Horford.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Celtics trail by 18. Brogdon outside. Back to Tatum. And the pass to Owens from past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Tatum against Brooks. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Tatum. Here he goes. That shot off. Nice D from Brooks.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Jackson misses. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Memphis leading by 20. Inside and taken away by Brown. Pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 5.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. On the wing, MP. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Tatum on the wing. Pass to Horford. Here's Owens. Wide open. Count it. Owens has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Brooks kicks to Jones. In the corner, it's MP. Back to Jones. Brooks, the pass to MP. Left side, Jackson. To the paint. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Brown finds Tatum. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. 8 points for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Bane. Down low and stolen by Horford. Brown against Bane. Goes up the baseline. And it's Brown missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Passes it to Brooks. Floats it up for MP. He feeds it to Jackson. Back to MP. And stolen by Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Brown. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
The first one falls. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Grant Williams is checked in for Owen. Alinari comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And both free throws good for Brooks. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. On the wing, Williams. The pass to Gallinari. Back to Williams. It's White on the wing. 6 to shoot. The shot. And the rejection by MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
At the line for Memphis, number 11, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. Celtics trail by 21. Pass to Horford. Smart against Brooks. Now here's Smart. T right on him. Good defense by MP. To the paint. And Brooks gets it to go. Brooks has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Gallinari, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
As a scorer in every sense of the word, you know Danilo is thinking, let me finish and get to the foul line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
The kick out to Williams. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to MP. And stolen by Williams. And here's White. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The kick out to Williams. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Horford. The Grizzlies making a switch here. MV's checked in. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. And a wide open look for Owens. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Owens has got 20 points.
Outspoken, in your face. Shep Owens is always talking, but boy, can he back it up.
MV kicks to Bane. MV left side. Clock at 6. Pass to Bane. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Owens has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Bane against Brown. Releases. And that one hits back iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
MV, that shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brogdon kicks to Horford. On the wing, Brown. Back to Horford. Over MP. Goes back up. And Horford with the lay-in. Horford's got 5 points so far.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
Here's MP. Rebound Boston. Owens is Celtics trail by 16. Left side Brown. Brogdon the pass to Horford. And stolen by MP. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Jones finds Brooks. It's tipped and stolen by Owen. Tatum passes to Williams. Tatum against Brooks. The 9-foot shot. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, Tatum is a 3-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Here's MP, rebounded by the Celtics.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in.
14 foul.
Here's Boston now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Bounce pass from Tatum. Williams scanning the floor. Inside. And Owens throws it down.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
They've also been difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
MP against Tatum. Here's Brown. From down in the low post. It goes. Brown's got 10.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
MP, no good.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And MP has been very good inside the lane tonight. Nobody can stop him.
The size and athleticism of Owens hasn't bothered MP at all. He's converting everything down low.
Brogdon against Jones. Williams. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just
Celtics trail by 16. They've got Jaren Jackson. Brooks is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's MP. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the rejection by MP.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the inside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
And that one falls for Tatum.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so Tatum nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. Now here's Jackson, guarded by Horford. Floats it up for MP. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And as his game continues to develop, Jackson's passing will get better with each season.
Jones against Brogdon. Looking to end his cold spell.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Yep, that one goes.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Here's Tatum. And it's MP with the rebound. Greg, MP has made a big statement with his play against Shep Owens in this one.
And there might be a lot of people swallowing their words who wanted Owens over MP out there. What a performance from MP.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Yes, that goes in. Tatum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Jones against Brogdon. And the dunk by MP.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Brogdon. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brown outside. Tatum on the wing.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Up top, Brogdon. Defended by Jones. And the rejection by Jackson.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Owens. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. MP, right side Jackson. Owens with the rebound. Owens has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And the dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Passes it to Aldama. Floats it up for MP, and MP throws it down.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. There's the pass to Owens. That one, no good. Good defense by MP. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Brown, good.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Here's Brooks. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And we've seen not only some new trophies in Goose, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Celtic shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Brown outside. Back to Brogdon. Horford dishes to Owens. Good defense by MP.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
There's the lob to Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Brown outside. Feeds to Owens. Knocked away and stolen by MP. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's MP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. The Celtics also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Owens. And Grant Williams is subbed in for Al Horford. Free throw, no good for MP. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. It's something to think about.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Brogdon against Jones. Tatum trying to break free. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. MP, and MP throws it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Brown outside. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Cornett. It's stolen by Jones. There's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Pass to Cornett. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Williams. Tatum trying to break free. Outside to Brogdon. Bangs home the trifecta. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Understand this. If Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
MP passes to Jackson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Horford trying to free himself up. Misses off the left iron. Memphis leading by 22. Down low. One-on-one fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Williams. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Owens is checked in for the Celtics. And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Step back shot. That doesn't go either for Brown. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And stolen by Tatum. Brown against Brooks. And it's Brown missing. And so MP will bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the paint and stolen by Tatum. 11 feet away. And the rejection by Jackson. Brown feeling it out a bit. Passes to Brogdon. Clock at 4. Wide open shot is on the money. Brogdon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. More games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Jones against Brogdon. The 11-footer and the rejection by Jackson. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Team is in the penalty.
And he makes the first.
Jaren Jackson Jr. at the line for 2.
Jackson hits both of them. Celtics shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And there's the pass to Brown.
2 minutes
for 3. Horford no luck.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And there's Jackson on the assist by MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Owens. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
MP, no good. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams has checked in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. At the line for Memphis. Number 11. 2 shots.
And the first one gets. And both free throws good for MP. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Griffin looking around. Pass to Smart for the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Do you think your college coach would be proud of the way you were dropping dimes all over the court tonight?
Yeah, coach sent me a text after the game. You know, he was really happy with our passing tonight. You know, when we share the ball like that, you know, we're a tough team to beat.
Well, you know what they say, sharing is caring, and you in particular were throwing some pretty audacious passes. Where did that come from?
Man, we got a bunch of great athletes on this team. You know, guys who can go up, get the ball, even if for a lob or whatever, whatever. Even if it's not a perfect pass. You know, they're catching radiuses like Randy Moss out there. But it makes it a lot easier for me to, look good.
Well, you did look good tonight. Good game.
Oh, man.
I told you we'd have a good time.
This was great. This was great.
Good.
Hey, I'm sorry for blowing up on you the other day. This is just, it's really hard for me to deal with. It's too much at times.
I know, but you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got a whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. Like, we go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm on my rookie contract. We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said.
No, not like Ricky said. Ricky and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
Yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othello to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm doing.
Dig your heels in. I mean, you said you wanted to start a family here. Did you mean that?
Of course I meant that. This is where I want to... Thank you, sir. This is where I want to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Okay, well, if you want it, fight for it. If you have anything left in the tank, it's time to give it. I've seen you overcome impossible odds before, MP. Have you forgotten about college already?
No, I have not forgotten about college.
Then dig deep. Do it again. I know it's in you. I mean, do you want to stay or not?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I want to stay.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think this whole Kusoja routine is the way to go. I am trying my hardest out there, and if that's not enough already, then I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. I think you should think about it, because I'm just saying, as your girlfriend, the sabotage routine is not you.
And what about as my business manager? What does she think?
I don't know. You should weigh your options, I think. You can talk to Ricky and Ashley. I'm sure they have more details about their plan if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to think on this one.
Take your time. When you're ready, we can talk about it as a team.
Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble, we lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten, I sat with Cassius across from Liston. A Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains, you a carbon copy. I'm disturbing, hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage you would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn. So to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah, the way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals.